What's going on, everybody? Look, we gotta talk, man. We gotta talk. Dust off the bike real quick. Look, we gotta talk for real. So, I mean, call me impressed. I'm impressed. CFMoto just came out with the final reveal. No more secrets of their 750SR. It looks good. It looks really, really good. They just came out with the 750SR and it looks freaking amazing. Good. My man over there. It's my mans in them. But yeah, look, so they came out with the 750SR and that shit looks killer. And the only downside I can really think to this bike, honestly, which to me isn't really even a negative, is the weight. That's it. It's just the weight. And this is why I'm saying that. It's supposed to be rumored 470 pounds. That's a fat porker. I can definitely understand where the gripe from people would come with the bike being that heavy. I definitely get it, but here's what I don't get. It's a porker, but I mean, the first thing that we do on bikes is we mod them. In my opinion, although that the exhaust looks hella dope, right? I don't think it's gonna take very long for somebody to come out with a new exhaust that keeps the four tips, that keeps the exotic looking look for it. It's just freaking amazing. You get a single-sided swing arm on a 750 that just looks crazy. But a lot of weight savings is gonna come when you are done with that exhaust. If you change that exhaust and you get something that's full titanium, it's going to be absolutely lighter. It's going to be lighter because we all know that when we take our stock exhaust off of any bike, you automatically free up at least 30 pounds of weight, close to 30 pounds of weight, depending on your bike. I know when I got mine off on my bike, that shit was heavy as hell and it saved a lot of weight. The next mod that you can do just to cut weight by itself, I would say the cheapest way is to, besides the exhaust, I would get a new battery. I would get a brand new battery. That's gonna save you weight. The only other thing that I can think of that would be major would be maybe which is gonna be the most expensive option, is to get new rims. And that's just for any bike. If you wanna save ultra weight, you get new rims regardless. Hands down, don't matter what bike you have, unless you have like cast rims, like if you got like the factory RSV4 or something like that. But you know, those are the top three things that are really going to save you a lot of weight, in my opinion. Everybody always does weight shavings if they're trying to go max effort. But I mean, to me, the weight is just not that big of a deal to justify like keeping the bike over a GSXR 750. I've heard people say some crazy shit about the GSXR 750. And though I love the bike, I like the bike, except the only thing I don't like about the bike is this ugly ass headlight. But besides that, the GSXR 750 is the perfect all-around bike, just with no tech. It's just a dinosaur. And it's going to go the way of the R6 pretty soon. Even though the R9 is not as powerful, it's newer, it has more tech. It's just a better overall bike to own, in my opinion. And that's why Yamaha did it. So they kind of axed their own product, whereas I see CFMoto axing Suzuki. And they aren't going to really have an answer to it, in my opinion. I would never even consider buying a GSXR 600 over a CFMoto 675R. I know it's slower, probably, but it's better. It's overall better. The bike specs doesn't always tell the full story, especially if you're trying to race, man. Just because you have a faster bike doesn't mean that you're gonna ride it faster. I just don't understand people's logic when it comes to wanting to keep a bike from Suzuki that is dog shit old, hasn't been changed forever, and they get all the bells and whistles on something new, and they're just like, I'd rather keep the 750, the GSXR 750, because it's faster. That doesn't even make any sense to me. Honestly, to me, it's the people that say stuff like that are the people that are still probably, their bike is probably holding up by a thread, their own bike. These are people that probably are driving the oldest bikes still on the road, and they're, like I said, they're barely held together, and they're just ride or die. I just don't understand it. To me, the 675 was an awesome bike, is an awesome bike, and I was like, damn, if I got a 600, it'd probably be that. I'm seeing the 750, it's just like, ugh. So I can only imagine when they come out with their leader bike, it's gonna be insane, absolutely insane. And they're gonna put everybody on notice, especially with this thing right here. I cannot wait for this thing to come out. I almost want to go get one just on hype alone. That's just it. What's the matter? I hear voices from the I hear voices from the You don't hear them? How you not hear them? What's a beacon? She thinks I'm talking to bitches. She comes out, see? I think he's talking to bitches. So, yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm liking it. Well, now, would I own one? I would like to own one, but it wouldn't be my first choice in bike. Like I said, I'm pretty much a fan of leader bikes right now, and you know, ultimately I would want to get a different leader bike, but second bike, man, that thing just looks insane, dude. It just has an insane appearance, just insane overall. But anyways, you guys let me know what y'all think. Am I crazy, or is everybody crazy who thinks that the CFMoto isn't coming for Suzuki's head? Like, this new 750 from CFMoto is not making Gixxer brand just look so outdated. I mean, to get a 750 like that, could you imagine if Suzuki said, you know what, balls to the wall, we're giving a redesigned, tweaked engine 750 with a hydraulic CVVT. Like, we're not gonna change the engine, but we're gonna make the engine better, and we're gonna restyle this thing to make it look absolutely insane. Everybody would run out and throw money. And the biggest part of this, like I said, is that the Gixxer 750 is freaking $13,000. This mosquito's bad. $13,000. The CFMoto is supposed to be between $9,000 and $10,000. I think based on what I've seen, it's probably going to be close to 11. But even then, you're still saving money from the Gixxer 750. You go put that in mods. As soon as you get a tune on any bike, you're releasing power. So I think it's going to be absolutely insane. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm out. These mosquitoes are kicking my ass. Peace.